Business analytics is now a guided experience with built-in intelligence. Over the next 10 minutes or so, I'd like you to see for yourselves how Cognos Analytics delivers smarter self-service to a wide spectrum of users to amplify and act on everyday insights. Hi everybody, my name is Manya Mays and I'm a technical specialist with IBM Business Analytics. I also have over 25 years experience in helping companies gain more insights about their business. Today, I'd like to show you an example of an analysis of hospital stay information. I commonly hear from companies that there's a need to see an accurate presentation of information about the current state of activities, in this case around hospital admissions and charges. In this example report, consumers can easily see overall patient charges and how those charges change over time. You can see patient death rates and the related diagnoses, as well as understanding which patients were readmitted and if there are any underlying anomalies in the data that need to be corrected. What I'd also like to show you is how to create this information in a clean, simple, uncomplicated environment where you can ask questions and have a conversation with your data. Hospital management is often interested in understanding patient charges. Rather than figure out which type of visualization you need to use, wouldn't it be easier to have the environment make the best recommendation for you? This can be done by having you specify what business results you're interested in seeing. So let's go ahead and ask Cognos Analytics a question. What I'd like to know is how much a total charges. And here we have total charges being over $7 million for last year. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. What I'd also like to know is how much are the ancillary charges. So I'm going to go ahead and change my natural language question now and go ahead and hit enter. Okay, and we can see the ancillary charges are just over $4.5 million. What I'd also like to do at this point is just make some quick changes to my visualizations just to fit the properties of the dashboard. And I'd like to go ahead and do the same thing with the ancillary charges. And then I'd like to add in a title. And do the same thing for my total charges. Now I'll also just make use of the ability to move some of these visualizations around. And very quickly I'm starting to assemble the dashboard that you just saw. Now what I'd like to do is have a look at my charges and see how they change over time. And in this case, what I'm going to do is go ahead and actually use those fields from the data. So I need month, and then I also need total charges. And then with those two fields selected, I can go ahead and add the recommended visualization. Now in this case, I get a bar chart, which is great. If I want, which I'm going to do here, I'm going to actually go ahead and change that to be a line chart. And again, I'm going to make some small changes to the properties here. And then go ahead and place that and resize it a little bit. And I should also go ahead and add a title here. And then to have my dashboard essentially match what I showed you in this hospital admissions tab, what I'd also like to do is add in some information about the ICD-9 code. Now, I'm not exactly sure where I put this in the data, so I can basically type in ICD and it narrows down the fields that are appropriate for me. So I'll go ahead and select that. This time I'll just drag and drop onto the dashboard. And I'm going to change this visualization here to be a bar chart. Change my properties again just a little bit here. And now we have the ICD-9 information. I'll also go ahead and add a title. And so you can see here very quickly I'm starting to add in the information that I'm interested in seeing. Very easy to use and very easy to put together. If I switch back now to my finished dashboard, you can also see that for the month of November, for example, I can see that the diagnoses for November were just bacterial and the pneumococcal virus. So that's just 2 of the 5 original diagnoses that are listed. We can also see the patients that died and which diagnoses they have, what their total charges are, and again the patient readmissions. So for patient readmission, interestingly, the underlying anomalies for patients that are readmitted is their zip code and their diagnosis code. So there might be some more prep that needs to be done for the data, because this information is coming from SPSS Advanced Analytics, and it's telling us anomalies that are found in the underlying data. And then looking at the overall anomalies in the patient data, we can see that zip code here too shows as being the most anomalous information. So perhaps this is due to data entry issues, or maybe there's some specific illness in certain zip codes. So something to be investigated further for sure. Cognos Analytics provides an uncomplicated interface that appeals to a very wide variety of users. It can leverage locally sourced information, or it can be information coming from corporate databases. It's also highly scalable. The reports and dashboards that you create here, you can share with whoever in the organization needs to see it. And users can view and fully interact with Cognos Analytics on mobile devices as well. Cognos Analytics is also helping many other companies solve their business challenges. Amphia Hospital in the Netherlands implemented a solution similar to this that provides hospital managers with rapid insight into current situations in the hospital. To find out more about Cognos Analytics and customers like Amphia Hospital, go to cognos.com. There's even a free trial so you can test the smarter self-service software for yourself. This is Manya Mays from IBM, and thanks for watching.